Hey guys, what's up? And yes, I know, a new upgraded background drop. If you guys already seen my videos that the big toy haul I have, well, yeah. Alright, so anyways, today we're gonna take a look over the Transformers Legacy United figure for you guys. Yes, United from last year. Yippee. Anyways, so I went to my local Ross. I was trying to find Tarn, one of the figures I actually needed, but one of my boys actually convinced me to get one of the figures that I was originally planning to get, but I was originally wasn't. So I had no choice but to bite the bullet, and I did it. And this figure that I'm talking about. Today we're going to take a look over the Transformers United Voyager class animated universe Decepticon Motormaster. Now, before we continue on, I need you guys to do me a little bit of a quick favor, so I'll be right back. Hey, you! Stop what you're doing! Like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and enjoy your day. I have to move the lights around, so yeah. So, I got this at Ross for about $20, and this is actually pretty true. Here's the price of it, yeah, $20. I'm still trying to find Tarn. That's the one of the figures I actually do need for my collection. So, yeah. So, here's what the package style is going to look like right here. You can see Motormaster in his vehicle mode right here. On the front of the packaging right there. On the side of the packaging right there, you can see Motormaster in his rolling mode. Nice art style right here. Nothing on the top, nothing on the bottom. Nothing on the side, minus the half of the poster of the United poster right here. And here's the back of the packaging right here, showing off everything. He transformed to 25 step, and as you can see, he has the 40th anniversary Transformers. So yeah. So let's take a look over the accessory it comes with, and let's take a look over the figure. So the accessory that Motormaster comes with is this axe right here, which is actually cast in this translucent purple plastic, and the rest of it down here that you guys can see, if the camera can even focus, cast in this. But the look of this look like an eggplant purple. Yeah, I know on camera it's not showing up the color, but if I can move the lamp right here, that's the actual color. You know what? Maybe if I can bring two of the lamps right here, so you can see much better. And I think that's actually pretty good. So yeah. And you can actually extend this right here, which is actually pretty cool. But I'll show you that in a moment for robot mode. But now let's actually get in on with the main event, which is Motormaster. And I know some of you guys are going to ask me in the comment section, do I have Legacy Motormaster, the original one from the Minosaur? I have not. I've been still trying to find that figure, and I am still need that for my collection, so yeah. Boy. This is pretty bad. Can I, like, I think that's the far I can go right here. I need more lighting for this because you can barely see the vehicle mode on camera, and Jesus. So anyways, so here it is, Motormaster in his vehicle mode. His vehicle mode is representing a somewhat of a futuristic a futuristic fire truck, which this figure is a straight repaint and a slight retool of animated Optimus Prime, which that's also this figure, the original figure for animated Motormaster, was actually released during 2011 in the Transformers BotCon exclusive set, if I can recall. But I can remember it comes with a 5-pack, comes with Motormaster alongside with Dragstrip, Dead End, Wild Rider, and Breakdown. All I'm going to say is I actually do want this. I actually do want those 5 packs in my collection. But anyways, the painted and sculpted detail on this vehicle mode actually looks pretty cool. The black with the hints of purple right here, and this hints like a lavender on the grill right there, and lavender over here. You guys can see he does look pretty fantastic. I'll tell you what, there is a bit of a problem with the vehicle mode. Back here, those are his feet. Yeah, visible feet syndrome. So, that's kinda sucks. And believe it or not, it's 100% kinda sucks. Yeah, the vehicle mode on this one is kind of weak. Same thing with the Legacy United animated Optimus Prime and the Age of the Prime animated Nemesis Prime. I love for this vehicle mode right here, but with this sticking out is kind of a sore thumb right there. And I forgot to mention one thing. This is also another accessory right there, which it is removable. The little siren head right up here. It is also another accessory. Also, don't lose this. It's actually pretty important for it. So yeah, it just connected in here. And there is a kind of a weapon storage right there that you can plug in the X right there. And there you go. I know the weapon storage on this is not that great, but it is what it is. And it does roll pretty well on all 6 wheels, minus the other 2. I tried to figure out how to make them all flat so all the wheels can spin, but yeah, the bottom one, the middle one still spins. And there is actually a nice feature, well not feature, a little hidden surprise, well somewhat of a hidden surprise. Well, spoiler alert, by the way, there's the head, but you can see right here, Hasbro designed the seats right there, which is actually pretty cool. And coming to over there, you can see the steering wheel and this right here. And that's the coolest thing that Hasbro actually ever did, and top notch for what they did. And this is actually pretty cool. Now, I also want to start off with the issue with this. This figure, well, this mold actually has some quality issues. Mostly if we're doing a transformation on legs. Yes, if you guys don't remember, there's been reports of stress marks on the figure. Mostly coming by from this over here. And the issue is the stress marks of these thin pieces right there on both sides. And I can confirm on this, you do have a little bit of stress mark on both sides. So you might want to be very careful what you're doing with this. And I would recommend just displacing him as in robot mode. For your own safety and for your own risk. Well, not your own risk. For your own safety and your own insanity. So yeah. And pretty much that's it for the vehicle mode. And the issues of it. God fucking damn it. But yeah. Transformation. I'm just gonna say one thing. The instruction on Hasbro is 100% shit. And I got problems with it, but one, I already figured it out. Second time, it is easy. So, transformation of Motormaster is easy. Remove the X, the fire X right there, the giant ass motherfucking weapon. Let's see here. Let's starting off with the, I guess the legs, but I need a lot of clearance so I can have like the access for the legs. So I want to start it off is pulling all this down and lifting this up just a little bit to just pull it back. Next thing to do is just by carefully untabbing these just a little bit, bring this down. There is 2 tabs right there you guys can see that connect into right there. And this is on a hinge right here. There's multiple hinges right here. Well, one here. But yeah. So have this first to have access to the legs. So unpeg the feet. Yes, and I said unpeg because there's 2 little peg holes right there. One here. Well, 2 pegs and go with these peg holes right here for the chance when if you're doing the Robot 2 vehicle right there. Next thing to do is just lift this up just a little bit to detach this. And by the way, these little tabs right there, they go into this part right here if you're doing the Robot 2 vehicle, and they go into there, which is actually pretty cool what Hasbro did. And what else? I'm checking what else the Hasbro did. Hold on a minute. And pretty much this is, so yeah. Do the same thing on the other side right here carefully, because this is the risky area right there, so be very careful what you're doing. Next thing to do is split the legs right there. And if I do it backwards, well, if I turn this figures around, trying to fucking, there we go. Don't just yank it out, just slide it and pull it out. And there you go, that's easy. Now, this tab right there will connect to this part right there. And then we'll tab it in like so. Same thing on the other side. And the cameras will not even gonna fucking focus on it, making my job look more miserable. Which I am still miserable for now 12 years. Yeah. Now, this is on a double hinge here and here, and you want this piece right here. There's a tab right there also. We'll connect to this part right here on the shins. So first thing first, carefully, and I meant literally carefully, start with this part first. Then next, fold this one also like that. Then you want to connect it in like so. Now this is on a double hinge right here on the feet that you can fold it in like that. And we'll go in like so. And now you got the left leg done. And you do the same thing on the other side right there. Carefully fold it up like that. Connect it in. Fold this right here. And make sure you have their legs straightened out. And I would recommend to have this balance like that. Because if you have it straightened up like that, it will be wobbly. So have it like the legs bending like this. Alright, so you got that thing done. Whew. So I have more to do. Come to the top part and spin this around facing forward. Now, this upper area right here is going to be insanity. Like, literally insanity. Bring this back a little bit far. Next thing to do is just come by to here to open. Well, first you have to disconnect this part right here because it's on a tab right there. Which, by the way, if you transform it into robot to vehicle, you have to connect these in right here before you do anything else because it will lock in nice and well. But you have to detach it because I'm doing the classic way and I love doing the classic way. So everyone in the comment section, shut up. Now open to the side right here. Bring this down like so. And carefully. Bring it down like so. Because you want these mushroom pegs exposing on the top right there. Now bring this like that. Now there's two tabs right there that go into these slots right there that you can actually tab these in. Nice and perfect. But if your copy can't connect it in and it feel like it won't actually stay in, well, if you have that issue, a little bit of super glue, but if you have a bad copy of it that doesn't want to actually connect it in and it just flops down, a little bit of crazy glue on a little bit, just wrap it around like that at both sides. Wait until it dries up. I will say wait until about less than an hour, or you want to do 24 hours. It's your choice. And yeah, now connect these in like that. Bring the chest down like so. Then I will connect it in. Another transformation along. I do apologize for that, but like I said, this is my video. Now bring the arms facing like that. Bring the arms facing forward because you want the Decepticon symbol facing like that. Bring this down, bring the hands out, connect these in. Do the same thing on the other side. Which, by the way, these tabs right there are painted in, which I think is a bad idea to do. So, yeah. If you see the tabs starting showing off the original colors, yeah. Now tap this in, like so. And make sure the head is straightened out and nice and perfectly well. And straighten out the goddamn fucking figure. Ah! Yeah, literally straighten them out. And there you have Motormaster in his world mode. Transformation, first time by doing this because the instruction is 100% garbage. living hell. But when you get the hang of it, there you go. And I just want to say one thing, that transformation is actually pretty good when you get the hang of it, because the legs right here for the robot mode, for the vehicle mode, just folded in, becoming like this. And this is so amazing. And plus, I love when you fold it in the hands, like, compactly. And this is actually pretty nice. Now, the head sculpt. I want to say one thing, the head sculpt. So fantastic, comparing the one that it came out in 2011. I'm in love with this. Now, painted and sculpted detailing right here on the robot mode is actually pretty good. Not only you got the black and this shade of purple right there. I think it's like a eggplant purple right here. I could be wrong, but if you guys are color experts, please leave a comment down below. And now you can see it does show a little bit of lavender right there. And I think by the look of it right here, I think this is like a neon green right there on the crotch. On the lights right there, same thing with the headlights right up there. I could be wrong, like I said, but you guys can correct me in the comments. And damn, I'm actually I love this figure so much. You do have the Decepticon logo right up here, pretty nice. And Hasbro did a good job copying the old, expensive convention figure than what we have today. And I don't know which one's much better, the original one or this one right here. The back, by the way, right here is perfectly clean. Like, no kibbles, like, hanging out. Even with the legs, you do have a little bit of wheel kibble right there, which just doesn't interfere for, articulation. You do have a little gap right there, which is kind of a bit annoying. Yes, I understand that why. But still, this is actually a good-looking figure. And damn, I love it a lot. Now, articulation-wise, head is on a ball joint, so it does go for 360 degrees right here. And you can look up that far, down that far, and you can pivot a little bit of side to side right here, which is actually pretty cool. Both the arms on a mushroom swivel right here, and don't know what happened. Anyways, both of the arms on a mushroom swivel right here. Arms can go in and out like that. You do have a swivel with the bicep right here, pretty nice. A double bend at the elbow right there, pretty cool, but also that part of the transformation. Ball joints on the hands, on both of the fists right here, does not go up and down, does not go side to side. With a little bit of side to side, a little wiggly, but yeah, you get the picture. And, okay, that never happens before. Yeah, be very careful with it, because sometimes it does pop off. And, yeah. So anyways, swivel at the waist right here, full 360. Right here. Legs can go forward, can go back that far. Holy fucking shit. It does go in and out. Perfectly nice thigh swivel right there. It's on a mushroom pick, by the way. A perfect over 90-degree bend right there. Damn, that's as far as it goes. You do have an ankle pivot right down here. That's the far it can go because of the wheel right there. The feet does go up and down like that, but that do part of the transformation, so it does kind of sucks. So you do get some decent good posability of it. Also, by the way, you do have a little bit of a windshield wipers on both sides right there, which is actually pretty cool. But I wish they were painted like gunmetal gray, just my opinion, or some lavender. Just my opinion, to be honest with you. By the way, the windshield right here are actually painted in gunmetal gray, which is actually pretty cool. I know you can barely see it on like in a vehicle mode during this review, but if I can shine it right here, you can see gunmetal gray on both sides. So yeah. Which, by the way, this right here, cast in this translucent purple plastic. Well, this part right here, you guys can see, and the rest of it is just normal black color right there. So yeah. I actually do like when he has like a long mustache and goatee right there. So that's actually pretty cool from Motormaster. Now for the X right there, you do have some weapon storage right here. You can plug it in to the back right here, like so. Or of course, you can plug it in the bottom right here, but that kind of sucks. And you can see what he actually looks like with the fire axe right there. And it does look pretty cool, to be honest with you. Now, when you try to extend this and lock it in, you can actually slide it all the way back there, but I'm probably not going to do it because somehow it is a pain in the ass to get it out. So, sorry folks. Oh, fucking hell. I just got a new bracket on a new floor part, And I just made a hole. Well, great. I should have bought like a foam board for this because poster boards kind of sucks dicks. Oh boy. But yeah, I'm just gonna plug him in with the fire axe like this so far. So yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna give him the final pose and give you guys my final results, so I'll be right back. So overall, animated Motormaster is actually a pretty good figure, but be very careful what you said about the legs area right down here. So, yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna end this right here, so have fun, stay safe, and I'm out.